Welcome friends to another episode of Democratic Data. As we all know, the Austrian federal elections are due on the 3rd of May 2025, and also the early voting has already started from 22nd April across multiple centers in Australia. So I myself, being the first time voter, had the query about how the Australian voting process looks like, and when I did some research, I understood Australia has a preferential voting system. So in today's video, I will like to take you through how the preferential voting system looks like and how it actually works. So in Australia, we have voting is taken for both the parliament, which is the lower house, and the Senate. So when we go to the polling booth, there would be a white slip with all the parties' names and with boxes provided for providing your choice. So what it has to be done, you have to number based on your preference starting from 1. So the process works like this. So first, the number of ones are counted, and after that, if we have a clear majority of a certain party, then that candidate of that party is elected. However, if there is no clear majority, then the party with the least amount of preferential voting in terms of getting 1 is eliminated, and their count is then added to the party which is just before them. And this process keeps on repeating until and unless we have a clear majority. So what this process actually benefits is it allows everyone's votes to be counted, and in case there is not a clear majority, there is a overall consensus based on the voting choices that have been provided by the people of that constituency, and in that way they elect a representative from that particular constituency. For Senate, it's the same procedure, but however in the Senate there are a lot of, I would say, options in terms of providing your choices, and they also have and it's also a quota based system. So that was a nutshell of how the preferential voting system looks like. And so as I mentioned earlier, so in Australia, it's for this year we have the voting on the 3rd of May 2025, and as we all know, it's mandatory for Australian citizens to take part in the Australian federal election process. So do go and cast your vote, and if you are a first time voter, I would definitely encourage you to have a look into this video. So that was all from me today in this short video about how preferential voting works in Australian federal elections. Thank you, and please do like, share and subscribe my channel.